Hello, my beautiful people. So we are doing a reading for this full moon. It's a super full moon coming in Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign, so this full moon's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be intense. And I already pulled a few cards just to get the energies of what we can be expecting and what you're probably already experiencing. Sometimes it's good. I like to get these readings done because even by other readers, or I like to channel because I like to understand, like, okay, why am I feeling a little crazy, a little, extra emotional or sensitive, or like, what's going on? What am I releasing? What am I healing? Like, what should I be reflecting upon? And I love the first two cards that came out. Well, the first one that came out was the Knight of Swords. And this is about taking action and going after what we want. And I feel like with this full moon, there's going to be this intense energy of wanting to face our fears, wanting to sit in the discomfort, because we've done a lot of work on ourselves and we've put the effort in and the time in the past, but I just feel like this full moon is going to bring a sense of motivation to want to set our intentions it's going to be different for everybody. Some of you are going to want to be journaling, some of you are going to be in your creative energy, some of you are going to be meditating, but I feel like there's going to be this like urge to heal. And we have the Three of Swords, and this is about healing the heart space. So I feel like that's where to focus during this full moon is the heart space. Put your hands on your heart during your meditation or whatever you feel motivated to do. Maybe it's to spend more time in nature. Maybe it's to work with crystals, make moon water, whatever it is. Focus on the heart space, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of clearing in this area. And for a lot of us, I feel like with this Fool, it's encouraging us to try new things. So you might be kind of curious during this full moon of, well, maybe I should try this instead, or maybe I should do this out of my comfort zone, or maybe I should start making videos and posting them online. I feel like we're getting to this stage in the collective, for a lot of you that are with me and you've been with me on this journey, where it's more uncomfortable to sit in the silence, to sit on the sidelines, than it is to just go for it and put ourselves out there. If that makes sense. Like, it's more uncomfortable to play it safe at this point, because it's like, we're over it. We're over caring what people think of us. We're over just that old way of living. That's not us anymore. We've moved past that. We have the Death card that came through in reverse. You've already been through a spiritual death. And I don't feel like sometimes when we go through full moons, it can bring upon like an ego death or a spiritual death of sorts, where we kind of become reborn. Because we can do that multiple times in our life. But I don't really get that energy for this full moon. For some of you, it might be like that, but I feel as though you've already done a lot of the clearing. And now it's like taking that initiative to get excited about your healing, to get excited about connecting with the body, getting excited to connect with spirit and our guides. It's like this lion spirit. It's this bad ass energy, right? Like, I'm going for it. I'm doing it. We also got the Son of Wands. We got the snake energy here. You've already shed your skin. You have this new skin, and you're not making the same choices. You're making new choices. We also got the Knight of Pentacles twice here. And lately when I've been seeing this energy, especially with this depiction here, because see how he's holding up this pentacle? It's like you're tired of waiting around for opportunities to come, and you're going to start making your own. You're making your own opportunities, and you're going to start to have more, I feel like, inspiration, because we have the Ace of Wands, more inspiration. And a lot of us are going to be not worrying so much about the decisions that we make, because this Two of Swords came in reverse, right? And this is all about making a decision, which way to go. And I feel like we're just like, I don't care which way I go. Like, I'm going to make a decision that's going to be about my creativity. And we have the Sun card. So it's about making me happy. I'm going to start small steps, baby steps, get in my creative energy. And with this Seven of Wands, this is all about not caring what people think of you. It's standing away from the crowd. It's being your own authentic version. So I just feel a lot of power coming from this full moon. Intensity, yes, there might be like, I think every time there's a full moon, we feel a little more emotional, a little more sensitive. There could be more crying, more release, and all of that. But I feel like a lot of us are going to feel strong in that. You're going to feel sensitive, but instead of in the past when you'd feel weaker or, you know, a little embarrassed because of your sensitivity or, you know, a little shy from it, it's going to be like, no, I'm feeling it. It's okay. It's uncomfortable, but you're starting to see the changes that you can make in your life, the opportunities that you are able to create to help move this energy around. It's like, oh, okay, I feel it. It's intense. I got this. We're going to do this. This is a creative idea that I have. I'm open to it. And if you're not sure right now, this is what's coming. And if you really want to be a part of this, make sure you're setting your intentions. With full moons, it's great. Whether you write them down, say them out loud, say a prayer, say, okay, Spirit, I'm ready to make new opportunities for myself. I'm ready, universe. Show me these opportunities. Show me what I should do. What are the steps I should take? And these aren't necessarily going to be huge leaps. For some of you, it might be some huge leaps. It might be baby steps, right? It might be small things. Like right now for me, I'm in this process of moving, which I think I'm going to do like a vlog style of my move. We'll see. And I'm getting this like energy. I want to paint. And so when I get to my new place, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to an arts and crafts store and I don't paint. And I don't really love painting because I don't ever know what to do. I'm just like, what do I do? But I feel more uncomfortable not painting than I would if I were to paint. I'm at that point where it's more uncomfortable not to try things. And I feel like that's coming for the collective where we're like, you know what, I don't care if I'm a good painter. I'm just going to paint. I'm just going to get some colors. I'm going to get a canvas. And I'm just going to I'm going to put some music on. I'm going to see what happens. It's taking those chances and feeling more comfortable in that discomfort. Feeling the excitement of it, the thrill of it versus I'm going to make a fool of myself, right? We're stepping away from that energy. We're stepping away from that energy of, oh, well, if I don't paint, I'm not a painter, I shouldn't focus on that. It's like, no, we should focus on everything. We should focus on all the ways to be creative. We don't have to be good at it. It doesn't matter. I sing. I'm not a singer. I'm not. I put a lot of filters on my voices when I do post them up on my Instagram. But the point is, we're stepping away from this energy, this Four of Cups, this like waiting around. We're not waiting around. We're making changes. We're making things happen. And I love how we got this. It says full moon in Aries, but it's a fiery climax approaches. So feel into the energy. Feel into the discomfort. Sit with it. It's always really important during these, at any time really, when we feel these intense emotions, it's important to sit with ourselves. It's important to take a minute and to connect and sit in the discomfort and nurture ourselves and love ourselves during it. Coming from my own personal experience, if this helps you guys, I'll wrap it up soon, but I want to share that I have been feeling uncomfortable recently. I'm really excited about my direction in my life and my new place, but I have been feeling intense emotions. There's been so much coming up for me. I did share like a week ago that I had been dealing with a little more depression and anxiety. I've been spending a lot of time in my bed, just laying down, just sitting there and meditating. And sometimes, I don't get anything when I meditate. Sometimes I just feel really blocked and I just feel all the emotions. And whenever that happens, I'm like, Megan, it's okay. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what, you're not really sure. I love you. This is temporary. Like, you do what you have to do to take care of yourself. And I tell myself that. You do what you have to do to take care of yourself. You need to lay in bed all day. We're going to lay in bed. You need to do some yoga. You need to take a walk in nature. What do you need to do? Let's make you a healthy meal. So take extra care of yourself because there's so much, it's like a fiery energy. Even though we're in Taurus season now, I don't know. For this full moon in Scorpio, I'm getting this really intense, driven energy, that's motivated energy. And if it hasn't come for you yet, I feel like it might after the full moon. So yeah, set your intentions, love yourself. I think this energy is really beautiful. This reading actually gave me a lot of clarity as well. It always helps me. And I love you all. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.